Hi there, Kath Gammack, Rig Market Analyst with Westwood Global Energy, here with a quick recap on some of the offshore rig market highlights, covering the period 7th to the 13th of September. The past week saw a few new contracts and extensions for work off Brazil, US Gulf of Mexico, Indonesia and Norway. Shell commenced a short intervention campaign with Constellation Semi-Alpha Star off Brazil. Operations began on the 30th of August and are expected to run for around 30 days. The rig has been under contract to Brava Energia, formerly 3R Petroleum, since September of 2023. Shell's campaign consists of workovers to replace up to 4 pump boosting modules in the BC-10 field in the Campos Basin, and is priced at the same day rate as Brava's programme. Brava's contract end date in December this year is unchanged. Transocean secured a 365-day charter for ultra-deepwater drillship Deepwater Atlas with BP for work in the US Gulf of Mexico, starting in the second quarter of 2028. The contract also has an option for a further 365 days and is understood to be at mutually agreed rates. The contract backlog for the firm term is $232 million, excluding a MOB fee, which equates to a day rate of about $635,000. No additional services are to be provided under the contract. The 8th Gen unit is currently working for Beacon Offshore, with available options that could keep her busy into early 2027. China Oilfield Services managed jackup Sino-Ocean Peace will be undertaking a short drilling program for PT Pertamina off Indonesia between October 2024 and January of 2025. The rig is on a 42-month contract with Saka Energy that commenced in March 2023 that is due to end in the second half of 2026. Archer was awarded a platform drilling services contract from IKEA on its offshore asset Brage in Norway. The contract will commence at the end of this year and has an initial estimated value of 850 million NOK over the firm period. A 2-year optional period is available to the operator. Archer will provide comprehensive platform drilling services, including workover and drilling operations, well maintenance and drilling facilities engineering. Aker BP extended the contract to continue using harsh environment ultra-deepwater semi-Scarabeo 8 through the end of 2026 for operations off Norway. The rig has been on contract to Aker BP since early 2023. A 1-year option remains available to the operator. Other activities over the past week saw harsh environment jackup Noble Resolve roll off contract with Ineos. The rig is now located inshore Esbjerg, where she will undertake a special periodic survey that is anticipated to take around 40 to 45 days. Thereafter, the rig will begin her next charter with Central European Petroleum, which is a one-well programme in the Wolan concession off Poland. That work is anticipated to take around 65 days, inclusive of both a 10-day MOB and day MOB. If all current scopes go to plan, there will be an idle period of around 2 months prior to commencing her charter with Enigas offshore Spain. Depending on actual well durations, the rig is available for hire in October of 2025. Equinor plans to drill the Kappa Hayden South well once operations at the Sitka well have been finished safely. The Sitka well did reveal hydrocarbons, however, Equinor has classified it as a technical discovery, as it is not currently commercially viable. Sitka was drilled by Odfjell-managed ultra-deepwater semi Hercules in 2,799 feet of water. Vantage-managed ultra-deepwater drillship Capella has completed the Lyran-2 well for Mubadala Energy that began in March. The rig is in transit to Singapore. The management of the drillship will return to Seadrill at the end of the demob. The next contract is a single well program off South Korea that is estimated to last 30 days and scheduled to start around the middle of December. The unit is being actively marketed thereafter. Africa Energy received an extension from the South African authorities for the deadline to submit an environmental impact assessment report for offshore block 11B/12B until 19th of May 2025. In late July, Total Energies and Qatar Energies followed CNR International's lead in announcing their planned withdrawal from the block, which contains 2 deepwater gas condensate discoveries. Africa Energy has a 10% interest in the block, and while the company does not intend to withdraw, it is assessing the best way forward in respect of the environmental application process. Following the exits of the other partners, the company would hold 100% of the block. And finally, further to a RigLogix report of the 3rd of September, ADES has now confirmed that it will acquire 2 contracted jackups in Southeast Asia from Vantage Drilling for a total consideration of $190 million. The 2 units are the Topaz Driller and Suhana. The Topaz Driller is under contract to Karagali PTTEP Operating Company for work in the Malaysia-Thailand Joint Development Area. Mobilization is expected to commence at the end of September. The Suhana is contracted to Medco Indonesia. Vantage will continue to manage the units for 3 years. That's it for this week. Many thanks for listening. Hope you find this of interest. If you'd like more information on RigLogix, please visit our website www.westwoodenergy.com.